Hi, Piper Ranch. Good to see you again. So, Mr. Post here. We're going to look at Etude number 2. I'm going to talk through how to count a lot of this and then give you some practice tips on it. First of all, get your tonal energy app, put it on 40, and put it on the triplets. It's in 3/8. So, I'm going to give the 8th note the beat, and then the 16th notes will get half a beat. So it's going to go like this. Let's get a starting pitch to get pitch in your head. We can try to count with pitch. Here we go. Ready, set, count. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, take 3, take 1, 2, 3, 1. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, take 3, take 1, 2, take 3, take 1, take 2, take 3. So there's the first 8 measures. Notice I got a little bit off pitch in 3, 4, 5, but notice we're going to throw those accents in there too. Okay, so let's count that again. And ready, set, go. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, take 3, take 1, 2, 3, 1. Let's play it. Okay, so you just got to keep the 8th note consistent, and that gets the main beat. And then when you get to a dotted quarter note, you got to think 1. It's got to get 3 8th note counts as you go through there. I think 40 is a good speed to start with. You can go slower if you need to, of course. Work on the accents now. Don't wait till later and put accents in there. Everything's nice and lifted. Nothing's touched and pretty and connected. This one's the other etude is about how lyrical you can play. This one is about how technical you can play. And want to see you move your slide nice and quickly and gracefully. Keep your fingers, tuba euphonium, right over the keys, nice and curved, and let gravity be your friend as you're working through there. You want your arm motion, slide motion, mostly from your elbow. A tiny bit will naturally come from your wrist, but don't move your slide like this. Let it come from your elbow in there. Okay. Look at measure 12. There's an E flat. I think it is the highest note you play. It has an accent on it. I don't really accent that note. It's going to be up in the register. Just let that note kind of be there and effortless. How pretty can you be that note? We don't want to kill that note when you get there. Okay. Let's look at I think that one of the trickier spots is measure 27. So you might want to just get your pitches there. You got a B natural right there. That's a pretty cool thing that we haven't had yet in this work. I think it is the only accidental. So we want to make sure we get that note right there. It's going to be 4th position outside the bell in 1st and 2nd valves. Okay, so here's measure 27 again. Okay, get that little chromatic going on right there. Trombone players, measure 23. I would suggest you play that D in 4th position. It's in between a C and an E flat. So go 3, 4, 3 instead of 3, 1, 3. Because then, again, we're trying to avoid that seesaw back and forth. If we can just flip it right out there and go from 3, 4, 3 right there, that's a lot better. So let's look at measure 23. And those are the positions I would suggest. There you go. And how pretty can you play? How clear and articulate can you play? This etude, I think the key is really not that challenging. E flats and A flats, we like to play those a lot. This one, just if you think your E flat major scale, you're going to be good to go. So you might just want to practice in E flat major scale. If we were just in 23. If you back up one note into 22, it starts on an F, and then that basically goes up your E flat major scale right there, minus the starting pitch of E flat. And then 25, recognize arpeggios, E flat, G, B flat, major arpeggio. And we did that on all our scale work at beginners last year. And it's at the end of the scale routine. So the Clark studies will help you out too on this one. But nice and articulate. I gave you 3 videos. One has a tempo at 40, practice tempo. That's where many of you will start. You might need to start slower, and that's fine. The next tempo is at 50, and that might be fast enough for a lot of you. 60 is really pushing it. If you can't play 60, 60 is really fast. I know some good high school players that would have to work on this a while to get it to 60. So the rule of thumb here is going to be play it where you can play it the cleanest and at a brisk tempo. Okay, don't push it where it's sloppy. So make sure you get it nice and clean. And again, really, really articulate. Practice articulation drills. Practice on an E flat. Just spit those out. And then just real clean when you go through there, okay? Measure 13 and 14. 1, 2, take 3, take 1, 2, take 3, take 1, 2, take 3, take 1. Again, just keep everything consistent with the beat going on right there, okay? I hope these tips help you. On those videos, I made them on different tempos so you can practice with them and see if you can keep up. Put on some earphones and see if you can keep up with the technique and everything. I wish you the best preparing this Etudes. It's pretty fun. And again, the secret to doing all this is just everyday practice. Long tones, lip slurs, scales, and then hit your music. But you gotta eat your vitamins before you tackle your day. So your vitamins are your long tones, lip slurs, and scales, and then you can play your music better. All right. Peace. Cheers to you all.